I am going to be showing you a checklist of things to do before Beesmas starts, which is the next update. I know we have quite some time till, December actually starts, but the sooner you get ready for it, the more you'll actually get out of Beesmas. And this guide does apply for all stages of the game as well. So first, let's talk about what you should be ready for and what you should do. And we will most likely get some sort of new equipment, please bags on it, and then potentially something like a new zone, probably new items, such as the whirly-giggies and the honeysuckles, and those new items will be probably craftable like we had 2 years ago, and the other stuff like new quests, for example. By the way, also, this is not confirmed that we're actually going to get this. These are just speculations, as there is literally nothing else to add apart from these. So let's first talk about the basic stuff before I even talk about the new equipment and how you should get ready for it. So obviously, you have this cave over here, and when you do actually go in this cave, you have a bunch of these star amulets, and well, you're obviously going to want to get the best amulet possible for this, and this also applies to all of these amulets down here. And if you don't know what stats you actually need, make sure to watch this video that's on the screen right now. But another thing that is also really important for you to actually do is getting your hive to the best level possible, and that is obviously achieved by boosting. And if you are actually boosting solo and don't really have anyone to boost with, don't have a boost partner, make sure to have 3 fuzzy bees at least in your hive, because you do really want your field to be pollinated, don't you? But please try and get a boost partner if possible. It will help you out a ton. The robo challenge will actually give you loads of mats as well, by the way. Like, I'm gonna mention it a bit later too, but robo challenge puff shrooms will give you the most mats in the game. That is currently the best way to really farm mats. And if you are doing puff shrooms as well, make sure to be doing them inside of the 15 bee zone, wherever your planter even is. Try and make the puff shrooms go in the 15 bee zone way, so you can actually have your group inside of the pine tree, pumpkin patch, cactus field, and the strawberry field, even rose field if you have 5 people in your group. Wait, is that actually 5 fields? 1 2 3 4 5. Yeah, it is. Okay, I'm not dumb then. So now let's talk about the quest part, since we're obviously going to get new quests. The new quests get harder every single year. I suggest trying to get the best possible hive equipment and stacking up on mats, as I said before. But field dice in particular would be something you will want to have a lot of too, since you know how much it takes to even get one field you want to have whenever you're doing a quest or something like that, or even boosting. Like, it literally took me like 100 field dice to even get one field I wanted once. And to get field dice, I suggest even doing robo challenge and farming it to a certain round, or doing puff shrooms as I said before, or actually using the tacky planter inside of clover field, as is the best place for it there, as you get loads of field dice and it grows quite fast. But now let's talk about the new equipment and materials. And before I do that, make sure to like and subscribe, as I'm trying to hit 100,000 subscribers, and it will obviously cost quite a lot. So if you don't have all the equipment right now for your hive collar, or whatever hive you really are, doesn't matter what, don't worry about getting the new items, obviously. But if you do have all the items, even if not, actually I recommend doing puff shrooms, as the new items and materials will 100% cost wax, and puff shrooms give the most wax. If I'm being honest, they give more wax than robo challenge or anything really. I have actually made a short on the best places to plant your planter for swirled and caustic wax, so you can watch that if you want, but that's only every month or 36 days. And if you do actually want to have more a reliable source, make sure to do puff shrooms for wax. It's also going to give you a ton of bitter berries and neon berries, so you can actually mutate your bees, which that's another thing you definitely want to do. And if you can actually macro, or even if not, to be honest, make sure to macro fruit and have a lot of tadpole bees or even bubble bees, because frogs from the tadpole bees that spawn actually will get literally so much fruit that you don't even know you're gonna even have that much fruit. And you know, windy bee too, obviously, and sprout parties too. And if you don't have people to do sprout parties with, and you are mid-game or any stage of the game really, you can join my Discord server and all come together to do them. And I mean, I might even do a couple of them if you want me to, but make sure to always have that blender running when you are in game as well. Like, make sure to always just craft something at least. This is just gonna help you a lot. Like, even just, you know, a couple blue extracts, for example, or even just glue. Like, glue will be really important, by the way. And since we were talking about glue, obviously claiming your glue dispenser every day too. Like, look at my glue right now over here. Like, do you see this, by the way? I had 0 when last Beesmas ended. I was claiming it every single day. Now I'm on literally 1.3k. Like, what? Like, do you guys see this glue dispenser is just broken? It just gives you so much. And then the honey part. So, well, you're obviously gonna want to do quite a bit of boosts before Beesmas and save up about 100 trillion plus honey if you are endgame. And if not, I suggest just going for the next equipment or whatever you need, like going for, you know, mythic bees, stuff like that, gifting your hive, leveling it up. Try and get the best planter possible as well. And if you have any planter really, I would suggest just AFKing the planter whenever you're not really doing anything. If you're macroing, well, obviously macro, don't AFK, because macro is going to help you more. But if you can't really macro as well and you're just, you know, AFK in the game, well, make sure to actually AFK petal planter, for example. It will give you quite a lot of glitter, as you guys see here. I had about 100 when Beesmas ended. I've just been AFK in the petal planter for quite a bit now. Now I'm on kneeling about 900. But you know, I've been obviously killing the mobs as well, because killing mobs and stuff really helps you. Like, this gives you quite a lot of glue as well. But other mats too, like diamond eggs, everything like that really. Completing the Riley B and Bucko quests up to 250 and 502, as Onnit has previously said that he'll want to have a requirement before buying the new equipment. So I don't think I've missed out on anything now, but if I have, let me know in the comments if you guys still need help, because I'll literally be answering every single comment that needs help from me, that still doesn't know what to do. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and bye.